Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We are in Shapes 2. And last episode, we got a bunch of these shapes going for blueprints. And look at that. We are cruising them in. We're sending those suckers in. So, but of course, then they end here. But that's okay. We start off, we were like 80,000-ish. And so each of these deliveries is bringing in almost 30,000. That's not too bad. Oh, here comes another batch. So that is a lot, and that's what we want. What do we need to do? I think what we need to do, though, is do some tasks so we can get some research points. Because even if we build out the operator shape, that's gonna give us very tiny amounts of points. So what I want to do is build not a MAM, make anything machine. What I want to do is build a zone where I can go in and very easily create tasks. So I'm just going to bring shapes into it and colors into it, in the same way you would feed a make anything machine. But then for each one, we will get in and modify it and tweak it and set it up and get it going for what we need. Does that make sense? So let's do this. For instance, on this guy here, we need, like, if we were going to tackle this whole lane here, or maybe we should tackle this one. That's going to get us more points. 1, 2, 3, and 8. This gets 1, 2, 2, 3, and 8. So this gets us 2 more points, which is really the main thing we want. Although this one is pretty easy down here. So let's just tackle this one. Why not? Alright, so we're just going to do this. So what we need spikes, we need square, rectangles, and we're going to need circles. So we're going to need all of those coming on in. And it'll start off with spikes. So let's do this. And I'm going to zone out a bit here. And what I'm going to do is just draw a line across there. That's where we're gonna be. What is this? Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deliver shapes on the bottom and color in the top. Now this first one has no color. All I'm doing, by the way, to make these lines stay straight is I just click on it and then use the arrow keys. So something like that, where we will have a train come in and it will have all of the shapes that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Unloader. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5 shapes, of course, are circles, squares, spikes, windmills, and pins. We're not going to need pins for a long time, but I'm going to build this just so it is ready. So that is what we need to do a whole shape here. If we do that, does that do anything? No. And get rid of that and that. If we do that. No, still doesn't. Okay, so not a big deal. we'll need to mess with that as we go. So the idea then is out here somewhere, I'm going to create a depot, again, like we had for the MAM, that is going to have all of those shapes. Okay, so let's get a shape loader, and we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will repeat that over here. 3, 4, 5. Because then they'll be able to pick up, it'll just make things easier. So what I need to do now is create trains to come in and drop off shapes. Alright. So I'm looking for whole shapes up here, like this guy. That is our windmills. Yay. But let's start with easier things like squares. Oh, and look, here's more windmills. This is beautiful. Okay. Alright, so over and to the right and down are shapes. And I want to grab this. Oh, another thing. I realized I was watching the last episode. And look at that. That is missing on all of these. So here. So that's those 3. And then these 3. It's going to be missing here too. Yep. So, it just slows things down. I was watching that very early this morning, and I was upset with myself. What can I say? Here's some circles. Let's get one of these. Boo, boo, boo. Sure, let's do that. And yeah, these are 540. Yeah, look at that. We've got already 200,000 blueprint points. Oh, look at this. So again, what I want to do is just get as many of these as I can and have them start delivering. So that is that. Let's get some squares. Again, the reason I'm spacing things out like this is so we can add in our upper level one once we get it. Okay, so I'm not worried about all those. There's squares, and sure, let's grab these windmills. Okay. Sure, it can be that. That. And that. We'll do at least 3 of each. And what's the easiest way to do this? So I want to bring those circles in and drop them off and have them just feeding into like here. So circles will be the first one, then we'll do squares, then we can do spikes, and then windmills. So then so if spikes is the third one, all we need on this first design is this. So it's just going to pull these spikes. But we'll go ahead and pull the other ones that we're going to need to. But for instance, we won't need this. So we would get rid of that. And we won't need pins either. Okay. So let's see here. This would be where a balancer would be a good thing, because I could dump a million guys in there. but we will do this. Maybe it's just 2 per. I think that's what we're doing. We're going to do. So let me get this set up. If you're going to deliver stuff into the center here, yeah. Yeah, if we deliver, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. This was a good idea, and then I started to think about it. So, for instance, if this is all going to be circles, they're going to come and drop off here. And let's give it some extra space. Then if this was going to be squares, all right, and then now let's do this differently. How are we going to do this? All right, I got it. I will figure this out. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the monsters. They're wonderful and I love them very much. So let's do this for our next shape. But not that. Let's do this instead. Okay, that way we can turn right away. So that's 1, 2, 3 shapes. We can't bring one up here is the annoying thing. So we can't bring up one here. That's okay. Let's do this. We're just going to bring one straight in there. And then we're going to connect all the way to there. Same thing here. Oops. In. And we're gonna do that. Oh no, we don't need to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then this one will be here. And then alright, we're gonna bring this down like this, and then like so. Alright, so then this last one, we'll do that. Okay. So we're going to get rid of those. Now our train is going to be like so. Shape unloader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does that work? Okay, so this is going to be the way it works for now, which is going to be a little ridiculous. And this is until we get multiple color trains. So, for instance, if we want this to be circles, squares, spikes, then spikes are going to be the thing at the end of the train. And this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. The trains are going to be 12 cars long. And that's all right. So let's go to where we had some stuff. All right. I'm just going to feed 3 in because why not? Because we will eventually upgrade things. Like if I can figure out a better way to do this. But for now, we're just going to let that one sit. Alright, so that's spikes. And what else did we have up here? Over here we had squares and windmills, so let's get circles. They're right there. Okay, so there we go. So let's go into circles. Then we're just gonna make 2 of these for now. Make them up here. That way I can add more. If I rethink it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have one train go and pick up all the shapes for now. And bring them around. Because if I make multiple trains, they're all just going to go back to one location. And okay, so what do we need? We have spikes, circles, squares, and those guys. So the only thing we need is pins, which we do not have, which is fine. So we want spikes to be at the end of the train. And again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we need to put our stop. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright. And then I'm going to do the train here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, here's one thing I want to point out. These train cars each cost 6 platform points. If we unlock the filler wagons, those only use like 2 platform points. So it just saves platform points, which is good, but not vital right now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this should load the 2 last cars. It does. I'm going to cut it off there. Alright. Where did we want circles? Circles will be the third, the next 2 cars. So that means 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Boom. So let's see if that works. Yay. Okay. Next, I believe, is squares. Yes, squares. So yeah, that'll be the next one. So 2, 4, 6. Two, 4, 6. Then the last one will be windmills. So that is just needs 2. And where's our train? It's there. And we're going to bring this down to here. Let's make sure we're good to go there. Yes, very good. So send it along. Our next one should be picking up windmills. And then the 2 cars in the very front should be empty. Oh, wait, we messed something up here. Do we? Oh. Oh, no, no, no. We're good. That's right. Those are just filler cars. Yep, yep. Those are filler cars, so that's good. Yeah, so then the next 2 will be pins, and we can get pins. We'll get pins from any of 4 full shape like this, right here, or here even. Any of those. And that's a whole different topic for discussion. You know what we could do too to speed things up, I think. Oh. Let's have this come back down here. Good, so that's all dropped off. And then come on down here. To there. Yep. So that's going to speed it up because now it doesn't have to go all the way back around to this. So this guy is just going to keep picking up shapes and delivering them in. Yay. So as these come in, they will be all split up. Now, again, the thing we have to make sure is that these are both the same. So circle, square, spike, windmill. Spike, windmill. Yep. Perfect. So that's exactly what we want. Okay. So now, what we're going to do is take a look at this task. First, we need these guys. All right, so that's just delivering in spikes, doing a cutty cut, and then send them out. Next, we're going to need these guys, which is going to reuse that. Keep it going. And then this. All right, and then this. So what we want to do is on here. First of all, let me do this. Oops, not that. Boom. Okay, I'm going to take this and copy paste it right there. And what I want to do is build out a thing within a square is the idea. Okay. So for the first one, all we want are spikes, which are our third shape. Okay. Correct. Yes. The second one, we're going to want spikes and rectangles. Which are those two. Alright, so let's build the first one. We'll build it out. And then we're gonna have to figure out what where they're gonna go. So this is again where we need to start building modularly. So I'm gonna get a full shape in, and what I'm gonna do then is cut. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, look at this. 500,000 blueprint points. I love it. That's going so fast. Okay, let's do this. Like so. All right. So let's do this next. Is let's get a train coming in to start picking those guys up. And we're just going to do, oops, yeah. Oh my god. We are out of platform units. Oh no. That is bad. That is very, very bad. Alright, that's okay. We have extra stuff here. There we go. There's 97 platform units. Recovered. Womp. Alright. Now again, train rails do not use platform points. You see that? It's 145. I delete those. It's still at 145. So that's why I wanted to get up and start using trains as soon as possible. Alright. So there we go. Alright, that's good. That's what we want. I don't want this though. I'm gonna just kibosh that there. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of all that. Okay. So this is going to deliver just spikes. Oh, except we need to tell it to do that. And then we'll get this one delivering too. Alright. Spikes. Okay. So what I want to do, again, building modularly. Is I want to take these, and I just want them all to be pointed in the same direction for now. So we'll do 180. That creates actually a lot. Right? Or is that just creating one lane? Is that creating 2 lanes worth? Alright. But see, that's 4 across. Which is not what we want. Because then we can do that, but then we can't do anything over here. Because that would be good. So that'd be 3 of them. I don't want to do 3. And I do want, again, to be able to take this and make it, you know, double high. So we're getting max flow through. Alright. So I'm going to get rid of that. And go with this. And then that. Oh, wait, here. Theory that goes up, not there. Okay. So that's gonna come in there, and then this one. Do this. Okay. So then we have it even. And then we can level it up. Oops. And again, if you undo a paste, what is going on? If you undo a paste, you get those blueprint points back. There we are. Okay. So that's giving us all these guys cut up like so. Now I want to turn them and cut them again. So a turn. See, there could also be a, this is like cut and orient. Okay, so it's cutting it and orienting them all the same way. You could also do a cut and separate if you wanted to. We are just going to turn these counterclockwise. Oops. Let's do it there. So you see me do this. And then we're going to copy this up a level. Okay. And now we're going to cut these again. Ah. See, now we have an issue. All right. So, what I want to do... Let's just look at this on the bottom here. So I need these all coming off the same way. What I want to do is have the tops coming off in one orientation and the bottoms coming off in another orientation. So let's come back here and we're going to kill that feed. Actually, here, we're going to kill the whole top level because we do not need that. So, I want the tops to all be, or these guys, we want them all pointing up and to the right, like this. So, I'm going to do a clockwise. There we go. Yeah. So, all these are going to do that. Then on the top level, I want them all pointing down and to the left. So let's take this. And yeah, we're just going to do one guy coming in here. So we want these all down and to the left. So that means this one needs to be a 180. And this one needs to be a counterclockwise. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And these, and these. Now, those are all down and to the left. And let's get this one in too. So let's try this, see if it works. That looks like it. Okay. So all these are going to be this. It's nice that it reorients itself too when it when I put it in place. I'm not rotating these; they're just correctly orienting. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to hit I. I'm just going to clear all of those and that and that. So now, yeah, so you can see these are all in that direction, these are all in that direction, Although there's something funky in the bottom. Ah. Because we don't have those in. There we go. And you can see we're still well within our square here. This is a very simple one. So next is a stacker. Didn't we make a stacker? Or did that get deleted? I know we did delete one. What are we doing over here? Yeah, oh no. That's not. Yeah, we've got a stacker. Stackers are here. Oh. That's a whole different ball of wax, isn't it? Because that's separating them left and right. Which we could do. I think there's a possibility too that these are providing double output. So let's do that. Let's do this. And this. Then up here. Alright. So there's that. Now, let's come back over here. Yes, you. I'm going to paste there. That should create full double belt of the shape we want. Come on, redraw. Oh no. This is only feeding out there. That's not what I want. Oh no. Alright. I see what's happening. So we're feeding out on the left, on the the middle level, but not on the lower level. And on this guy, we're feeding out on the lower level, not in the middle level. Alright. So that's okay. It's okay. Let's do this one first. Alright. I'm gonna just kill off both of those for now. Alright, so what I want to do is this. And that. Alright. See, here's the thing. That's not really what I wanted to do. Because what I want to do is pull off of these guys. because I think we're getting double capacity off of these. So let's do that and that. And that. Okay. So these ones are fine as is, but I'm going to bring them up and go this way. Then this one. Oops. We're going to do this. And come up here. Alright, so now we've got a full row coming up on the bottom of this side. Okay. Now we need to do the same thing here. This is going to do that. And what are we doing here? So these guys are going to come like this. And go out. So that's a second layer. This is doing the same. Yes. And this is coming in here. Okay, so now we have 2 layers over here. Which is good. It's good. It's good. Now we have to recreate that same magic over here, but going down instead of up. I think we're going to need to install some jumpers. Which is fine. Jump all those guys. Okay. So, if these were all to go down right here. Well, alright, let's do this. I'm just going to kill these off. And these for now. Same thing is we need to do this. Right. We moved these in. Good, that's what we want. That gets this going. And this. Which jumps those there. Alright, so now we've got 2 of those. And alright. Do that. Okay. So now we've got, what, 8? Yeah, 8 separate ones. So let's do this guy first. Okay, come here and go down and out. This one, down and out. This one will come here, down and out. This one over, down and out. And 1, 2, 3. Alright. This one's gonna be tricky. Because we only have 3 lanes here to go out. Now, if we were to do some jumping, okay, we can do some jumping. Can we? Yeah, we can do that. Alright. Fingers got all offset there. Okay. So that's one, and then here's the other. Hey. That doesn't necessarily help. Arg. Alright. I think that's what we're going to have to do here. We're going to have to do this differently. So we're going to bring these guys up and jump them that way. And kibosh all that. Alright. And that. Okay, so this goes in there. So 1. Alright, let's try this. 2, 3. And then 4. So this comes all the way down here and out. And then sure, we'll bring this all the way down here and out. Boom. And out. Arg. Alright, this one is not working, but that's okay. We will take it out that original way. Boom. Okay. My goodness. There's our final shape. Yay. Alright, gang. We're going to call it... I'm going to hold off. I think you can see what we're doing, though. So we're just going to build these little sections. And so we're just going to have this, right? Next is over here, we're going to build just the same thing, but with the blue squares. So we're going to have to we'll bring squares in, and then, I mean, no, we don't need spikes there. So, because we're going to have the spikes from here. So once these get filled, then we're going to bring that. Anyway, we're going to work on that next episode. We've already run long. And I'm also going to have to come in here and just kibosh one of these for the time being so we can bring those shapes in. So we just need 4 lanes. So we'll do that. And this, I mean, this is crazy. We're almost at 1 million blueprint points. So I am no longer worried about blueprint points at all. So yeah. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to have a single train. Just pick these up. Probably just do a little shape loader here. Boom. Get those filling up. And then we will bring them on straight on down into here and kick them in. Okay? Thank you so much for joining. If you're enjoying this, getting anything out of it, a like and a subscriber is always welcome. Thank you so much. This is Gramps signing off.